which some people insisted not be on the tube, is going to bring it to you folks at home on television. And I think one of the people didn't want it on the tube is Buddy Rose.
I told the people, and I'm telling you, I said if you put this match on TV, I'm never going to wrestle here again. Al Mullins was here last week. You were in Spain. Now, did he tell you or did he not tell you what I said?
He said you signed a contract for this match, and it's up to me to tell you what match you're on, whether it's on TV or someplace else. And furthermore, Rose, if you don't go through the match and you don't want to wrestle, you can get gone for good as far as I'm concerned. Whether you go or not.
He wants no part of that collar.
You signed a contract, and it didn't say when you went on, now or later or any time. So either go through the match or get gone.
Buddy Rose doesn't want to do it.
Get in there.
Why don't you put your neck in there and see what it feels like? Huh?
There are 32 studded spikes, and they are sharpened on both collars. Those collars are latched together by about a 10-foot hunk of chain, 8 to 10 feet.
Get yours on too now. If you guys wanted this kind of a match, well, that's what you're going to get.
There goes Brooks, starting to put his on. And he saw Rose drop his, and he quickly dropped it. And Rose heading for the dressing room. Rose is heading for the dressing room, shaking his head no. And Piper has blocked his way. You see on the left-hand side of your screen, Roddy Piper has blocked his way to the dressing room. Roddy Piper has blocked a way to the dressing room. Brooks comes up behind him. Roddy Piper holding on while Brooks connects the collar. Buddy Rose has been collared, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next event will be a dogfight.
Brooks started to put his collar on. Now gets in a shot.
I should have known better to put this on TV anyway.
Well, I don't think we need much of an introduction. Bad News Brooks. And against Buddy Rose. We're trying. We did not hear the introduction. I believe it almost has to be one fall. These usually are. Into a corner, wrestling around. Rose cracks him with the belt, with the buckle. Now he's got the buckle on his fist. Rose is getting the best of it here early. Now they're blocking against each other, and this is anything goes, apparently. into the turnbuckle, and again, Rose's head taken there by Killer Brooks. Now Brooks whips him over the back. What you try to do is get slack in that chain and use that chain as a weapon, and you can see Brooks is a master of it. This is the way he says they settled things down in Texas. He comes from Waxahachie, Texas, and he said when the going got tough, they put on the old dog collars. There's nobody running from anybody, and there was a winner. Now it is Brooks getting the best. He has thrown 2 or 3 punches right into the face of Buddy Rose. Rose wrapped up now in the chain around his neck. In addition to the collar, you can't really tighten that collar up too much. It is buckled on, but you can use the chain. It's when one man wants to quit or cannot continue to go on that the match is over, and that apparently is the only time, because Rose is outside the ropes. He is not being counted on. He is not being ordered back in the ropes, back into the ring. He is not being ordered. Brooks is not being ordered to bring him back in. He does now of his own volition. Got his shot in there. And in that one, he had the rope just pulled tight, acting almost like a steel bar, only with links, which will cut you even more. And I am surprised the blood hasn't started yet. Buddy Rose in the Killers type of match, but Rose doing all right. Has it like a bridle on a horse, in the mouth and pulling on it. Don Owen ordering the match on early. I guess a few of you folks at home wrote in and called in. Said you wanted to see this one. Well, Tuesday, when Rose and his Piper Wiskowski go against Brooks and his partner Piper, there'll be no television. And that will be a wild one. We want Brooks is the cry of the crowd. One I thought I'd never hear a couple of months ago. A low blow by Brooks puts Rose to the canvas. Side headlock. Brooks working on Rose. Blood is starting to flow now. Buddy Rose. Head has been opened by blows of the chain to the head. The chain wrapped around the fist. Now grinding open on those cuts. Brooks and few people starting to look back toward the dressing rooms. We don't know what kind of security they got back there. We would think they'd have some of the security men on the doors. Because as you know, the other wrestlers are watching this on the monitor just as you are at home. think they'd have some of the security men on the doors. Because as you know, the other wrestlers are watching this on the monitor just as you are at home. And at this point, you can almost bet Ed Wiskowski would like to be out here to help his buddy. But no help for Buddy Rose. Now the chain is draped over the turnbuckle, and Rose's head was slammed into it. And it'll be repeated. No, it's reversed. Well, almost a reverse. And that side of the neck that Wiskowski heard some weeks ago has just been pulled again. That side of the neck that Killer Brooks injured or had injured by Ed Wiskowski when the four of them were tagged and they came apart at the seams. They were together till that time. The collar pulled apparently on that part of the neck where the injury was. It's too technical for me to explain to you. Body slam. Brooks trying to reverse leg drop. And outside the ring, now being wrapped around the pole. Killer Brooks is wrapping the neck of Rose around the pole. Sandy Barr is out there simply to say, do you want to give up? That's the only way this match will end, is if he gives up. And Wiskowski is coming out of the dressing room. He apparently got out, used the steel chair on Brooks. They are still tied together. Now, the collar has been taken off Wiskowski. It is still on Rose. Now Wiskowski working on Brooks in the middle of the ring. It's being stopped. Sure, it'll be a win for Rose by disqualification, or a win for Brooks by disqualification. Wiskowski has it. Here comes the Scotsman, Roddy Piper. And remember, a bloodied Buddy Rose still has that chain on. They take it off now, and they want to use it on him. And Rose, his face completely covered with blood, head for the dressing room. We're trying to get the decision. Well, whatever happens, these four that you just saw will be in action Tuesday. And Sandy Barr is not, no, Sandy Barr is saying no contest. Sandy Barr says there is no disqualification, therefore we can't have a DQ due to the interference. I do believe that's the ruling. He wants him back. Sandy Barr said this is a fight to the finish. I want Buddy Rose back here. That is what is happening. And remember, right now, Sandy Barr represents the commission. Brooks getting a little hot, but Sandy Barr trying to explain it. He said this is a match to the finish. There can be no disqualification. Ken was sent back to the dressing room. Let's see. He's giving a message to Sandy Barr. Let's listen. Here's the official announcement.
He never never beat me. He never beat me. Just say it.
Let's listen.
He never beat me. We got away. He never beat me.
Let's listen.
On this particular match or not.
You never beat me. We got away. That's it.
The promoter said that it had to be me that made the decision, and my judgment is, although he was here, all he did was help Brooks put the chain around Rose. He didn't do anything to interfere in the match, but Ed Wiskowski did interfere, so for outside interference, I'm awarding the match to Mr. Brooks.
Well, there you have it. It goes into the record book. He still has not lost one. Killer Brooks is the winner over Buddy Rose.